Okay, today we're doing spaghetti and tofu balls. We have some baby portobellos diced here, sweet white onion, sweet red and yellow bell peppers. We have a firm block of tofu that was frozen and has been thawed out. I'm using a marinara spaghetti sauce. Use your sauce of choice. I have whole grain thin spaghetti here. Same with that. Use your choice. Seasonings, I'll be using hamburger seasoning, soy sauce or liquid aminos, dark soy sauce, liquid smoke, and fennel seeds. Everything will be listed in the description. Okay, so now we want to go ahead and drain and press our tofu. And as I stated in my previous videos, when you have frozen the tofu, you can press it with your hands like so, because the texture changes, it turns into a sponge, and you can literally just squeeze it with your hands like so. So I'm going to go ahead and get that squeezed out, and we'll get ready to put our mixture together. Okay, tofu press. Just going to break it up. You could also put this in a food processor if you would like. Break it up. We're going to add some of the onions and peppers. Add how much you like. We'll also be using the onions and peppers in the spaghetti sauce as well, so that's why we have so much. So just a little bit or a lot of it, up to you how you want your balls. And for our seasonings, we're going to go with a teaspoon of fennel seeds, for the hamburger seasoning, we're going to take about a tablespoon of hamburger seasoning. This is what I'm using. You can use hamburger seasoning, steak seasoning, any kind of beef seasoning. You know, we're going for beef substitute. That's a tablespoon of seasoning. Tablespoon of liquid aminos or soy sauce or coconut aminos, whatever you got going on in your home. Ooh. Just know your soy sauce has your salt, and the hamburger seasoning, I'm sure, has salt in it as well. And we have some dark soy sauce. That's just to add a little bit of color. If you have browning sauce, you can use the same thing. I'm going to do a tablespoon of that. And we have liquid smoke to add smoky flavor. And we're going to do a teaspoon of liquid smoke. So that's what we got going on there, and we want to add I'm gonna go with a 1/3 cup of Panko breadcrumbs. That's what I'm using. Just make sure it's vegan. And we're going to get that all combined and make her some tofu balls. Get in there with our hands, just get it all. Get it all blended up. This is what our ground tofu is looking like. And then you just want to just make sure you can form it into a ball. Squeeze it very tight. Make sure you got enough. Okay, I think we're good. That mixture is looking good. Let's get our balls rolled up. Okay, we have our pan lined with parchment paper. Just gonna break that up. I have a ice cream scoop, and I'm gonna use that to help me measure my balls. I'm just gonna press them tight. You gotta press them tight. You just can't roll them. You gotta compact them. And get a little bit more. Be gentle with your balls. Keep them together, compact. Okay, so I'll do a few on camera. We'll be placing these in the oven, preheated at 400 degrees. right, so I get the rest of these rolled out and we'll put them in the oven. So I think I got the technique. I just wanted to show you. Oh, I think I got the technique down. Let's see. So squeeze, turn, squeeze, and turn, and as you're doing it, you're rolling it into a ball. I think I need some more. The bigger your ball is, the easier it will be to compact it. So I'm squeezing, turning as I squeeze, press, turn, compact, and we have a ball like that. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, so I got one left. We'll be placing those in the oven shortly. Okay, our tofu balls are ready to go into the oven, preheated at 400 degrees, and we'll start with 15 minutes, flip, then go for 10 more minutes. Let's go. Alexa, set timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
We have our pot heated up. We're going to go ahead and get our sauce ready. About a tablespoon of grapeseed oil. Get our veggies sauteed up. Start with our mushrooms. rest of our veggies. I'm going to add a pinch of thyme, dried thyme. Pinch of rosemary, dried rosemary. Ooh, that smells good. That aroma. That aroma. Add about a tablespoon of minced garlic. Turn it down to about 3. We're about to add our sauce. Smells good. It smells good. And we're going to add our marinara, Numanzone. I'm going to add a little water to this just to get the little bit remaining. You know how we do. Got to get it all. Got to get it all. Like that. Like that. Get all that sauce. That's how we do that. That's how you jazz up a little plain marinara sauce, just like that. That's how you do it. Get that thing chunky. Alexa, how much time left on the timer?
You have 1 minute and 20 seconds left on your 15-minute timer.
Alright, so it's almost time to flip our tofu balls. Let's taste our sauce and see what we need to add. I'm going to add some greens to this as well. Kale, of course. Kale, spinach. Okay, we need some more stuff here. our seasonings after we flip our tofu balls. Alexa, stop. Ooh, these things looking very, very brown. All right, so this is what our balls are looking like. And we're gonna flip them over gently. All right. Alexa, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes, starting now.
All right, we got our pasta water on. Let's get it salted. Just a pinch of salt. So that pasta can be ready right along with the balls and the sauce. Everything will be ready all together. All right, let's get that going. All right, back to our sauce. We're gonna give it a little bit of seasoning. We're gonna give it some black pepper. Pinch and a half of black pepper. Let's see where we at. I don't think we need it much. With a little bit of sweetener, just a little bit. I'll be using some agave, and we just gonna give it a. That's it. Just like that. That should do it. Let me see. And that did it. Throw some kale up in there, and we're gonna be good to go. All we need is our balls. Get some green in there. Some kale, a handful. Just like that. I'm using kale. Use whatever green you have on hand. Spinach. Whatever you got. Make it happen. Or not. It's up to you. But I want some greens in mine. Our sauce is just waiting on our tofu balls. We got about 5 minutes left on the tofu balls. Just check. Yep. Let's see. Pasta ain't ready yet. Turn that on low. That is done. Just let it sit on low. Wait on our tofu balls. Alright, pasta water is ready. I'm just adding half of this box. Alexa, set timer for 6 minutes.
Second timer, 6 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, stop. And that it is our tofu balls. That is it. That's it. And this is what we're looking like. Woo. Got 3 minutes on our pasta. We'll just let those balls cool down for 3 minutes. And we'll be ready. We'll be ready. Yeah. Things looking pretty nice. Let's get a close up before we put them in that sauce. So this is what our tofu balls are looking like out of the oven. I was able to get, what did I get? 8 balls. My balls are pretty big. So that's what I got. Yeah, what you think? Let's get those things sauced. Not looking like much. Alright, that's our pasta. We're gonna get that drained and we're ready to be plated. Alexa, stop. Alright, let's get these things good and saucy. Now you can make these meatballs and use whatever sauce you like. If you're not wanting to do spaghetti and tofu balls, you can do whatever kind of sauce. Same method, pretty much same method. So you just get those balls in there. They're pretty dry once they come out the oven, but once all the sauce gets on them, they're gonna soak it right up. That's what tofu does. It's like a sponge. It will soak up all that goodness. If you want to do some meatball subs, you can do that. That's an idea as well. But let me bring you in a little closer. Alright, so we're just gonna get that sauce all over these balls. Like so. Get them saucy. Get them saucy. Because they look so good with all that sauce on them. can't tell me these things don't look right. And you want to use the frozen tofu. It's going to give you that best meaty texture. Chunky sauce filled with vegetables. You got your onions, peppers, mushroom, kale. Got your greens. You got everything you need. Just like that. Just like that. Get the thing sauced up. This is what we looking like. We're gonna be ready to get that thing plated. Let's bring you in. Let's bring you in so you can see the beautiful goodness of that tofu. All right, you can't tell me that don't look scrumptious. Scrumptious. No meat whatsoever. That tofu is awesome. That's all I can say. Get into it. Get into it. All right, let's get that thing plated. All right, we got that thing plated. Looking too nice, looking too right. Let's hit it with some cilantro. Cilantro. Get that cilantro on me. Get that nice pop of green. Like that. Good. Yeah. All right. He ain't trying to go. He ain't trying to go. All right. Got that thing plated. Looking pretty right. Looking pretty nice. Let's bring you on in. Let's get our pictures. Let's get them. Ooh-wee. That looks very nice. Them tofu balls are humongous. They are humongous. You don't need probably about 2, 3, maybe too much, but it looks better for the picture. All right, that's the money shot. That's the money shot. Wouldn't you say? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's get it tasted. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what these. Okay, so look, you can see they got some bounce to them. Just go ahead and what that look like to you? Let's bring you in. I don't know if you can see it. So this is what we're looking like inside. Looks very much like ground beef or turkey. Yeah. These things are so good. I'm telling you, they taste like ground beef, ground turkey. This is my second time making these, and I must say this is a success. Yeah. All right. These tofu balls are just they're so meaty. Definitely make sure you freeze your tofu because I don't think you will have the same results if the tofu has not been frozen and thawed out. Fennel seeds, I don't know, it does something for making it taste more meaty and giving you a meatier flavor. I don't know what it is about those fennel seeds, but get you some fennel seeds if you don't have any. And this is a sausage. Yes, tofu is awesome.